Welcome everybody. It's spiritual medium Chris here. Just to let you know, tonight I go live actually at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, actually from a haunted location, actually in Ontario, Canada. Now with this location though, that what you will be able to do though is actually take part absolutely free underneath here actually on divine angel readings. And what we're going to be doing though is we're going to be talking about your fears. What is your greatest fear? Everybody does actually have fear. So let's get down to it. It is that type of season. Right now it's becoming Halloween. So yes, let's get to that and let's talk about actually your fears tonight. Again, though, it's close to Halloween. We're live tonight actually here on Divine Angel Readings actually at 9 o'clock. What I like to be able to do though is actually do it today though, just for a little bit, is actually be able to get some readings for you. Now with the readings though, what we're going to be looking at those, we're going to be looking actually at the ancestral spirit, the oracle cards, and then we're going to be looking at the tarot cards, and that one there is actually the pride tarot cards. So yes, I'm sorry if the music's up a little bit too loud and about the view right now. Again, those I'm not used to sitting like this. Right when I'm actually live, I usually have a background behind me, and I'm not coming to you from the studio. So right now I'm actually just shuffling actually the tarot cards. One tarot card just popped out, and that one there is the Ace of Pentacles. Let me show that to you. So the Ace of Pentacles actually did pop out. There we go, a little bit better. All right, so that there is basically those, the Pentacles is actually due to the flow actually of usually money. But it is the Ace one, so money will be actually coming to us, which is very strong. All right, so if you guys have questions at all, feel free to type them in. We'd love to be able to get some readings for you guys absolutely free here on YouTube underneath Divine Angel Readings. And we're live here. And for the Ghost of the Queen's event that we've been posting so strongly underneath HauntingLIVEpodcast.com, the tickets are completely closed off. There is no tickets can be actually sold at the door. But do stay tuned actually underneath our website at HauntingLIVE Podcast. Well, we do actually have an event coming up here in Ontario, Canada. And that's going to be spiritual workshop coming this actually May. Some information that's actually just being finally worked out right now. We get the clarification though that things actually are good for us to go. And yeah, so we're looking pretty good right now. Alrighty. So another one that did pop out, it's the Six of Pentacles. All right, so Six of Pentacles did pop out. All right, and that one there is faced up, so that's wonderful. So the way basically though is a lot of sharing, a lot of money coming forward for everybody. And again, those Six of Pentacles is coming. Sorry if I look a little bit whitewashed. It's just though I'm using a overhead light. So if you guys have questions, feel free to type them in. I'm just going to do a quick reading with my ancestor spirit cards right now. Do take part actually, and this Saturday live, Desiree Lee will be here on Divine Angel Readings. She will be live absolutely for the Halloween special. Next week is Halloween, but for Halloween though, we will be gone. Goodbye. Hey Cheryl. Yeah, Cheryl or Crystal, sorry. Yeah, feel free to type in a question. I do a lot better with the oracle cards, but yeah, feel free to type a question in. Questions can be done absolutely free. All right, so the question was just typed in, and the question is, can you tell me what... All right, what your stepson really feels about you. All right, if you give a lot of love, and all that, that should be good. But let's just see what the cards actually say. So I'm going to go with the Oracle cards, which are the Ancestor Spirit cards. All right, so I am actually a right-handed person. I was right with my right, but I'm using my left hand, so I'm closer to the heart. All right, 3 quick spread, 3 quick cards. I will let you know. Picture's a lot better than actually the tarot cards. So these are the Oracle cards. There is a major difference between tarot and Oracle. Oracle deals with all over. Tarot cards just deal directly with straight with what the question is actually being brought forward. So the first card though that we're actually looking for, this is actually with the strength of the situation. All right, and it's an explorer. This one here, answer the call. All right, so right now we're answering the calls actually with the explorer. So what I would say though is with that one there about your actually stepson. I think it was actually your stepson. Sorry about Steven. Sorry for that. What Steven really actually feels about you. So I do apologize. There's just still the font. So basically, though, is answer the call, explore. So basically, though, is he's trying to explore your energy altogether and exactly try to feel exactly how you are actually going all together with everything. And that was with the first card. So the second card, still with the heart situation. All right. So it is actually to do with birth, and this one here is focus on children. So I don't know if there's any children in play or whatever, but this one here is actually focused on the children. And that usually is, if it is with a spouse or a son-in-law, whatever, some people do actually act like children. So what we need to do is actually focus actually on the children, be able to go forward and be able to work actually at their level. Children are always good though. So with children though, all right, is we always had to focus actually on them, make sure that they're not going actually out of trouble, like getting into trouble. They're making sure that they're going down the right path. The next one though that we're looking at though, this one here is, all right, do with the change or challenge though of the situation. And this one here is notice the signs. And this one here is natural spirit. All right. So it is natural spirit. So notice the signs. So notice the signs though that actually are coming towards you. Okay. Don't follow the small little signs. Follow the larger signs that are coming to you. So the way there is actually a little bit more. But what I would say though is, well, with these cards actually all together, things are looking pretty good. All right. Don't be rushing though altogether. Again, though, is let time be and let's focus actually on what needs to be fully done. All right, and everything looks pretty good. So those were with the Oracle cards. Now what I'm going to do though is, well, you're still actually on right now watching, which is really good. All right, I'm going to pull the tarot cards. All right, I'm going to see what the tarot cards actually have to say. All right, so again, those I'm spreading. I'm a left-handed person with the cards because it's closer to the heart, but technically I'm a right-handed person. I write with my right and give messages with my left. So alrighty, wonderful. So again, those, I do apologize if there is a bit of a glare on the card. So let me just try to move this light a little bit. There we go. All right, so the first one though is, it's with the situation though that you're just wondering about how Steven really feels actually about the situation. All right, so this one here did pop upside down. All right, and it is Nine of Wands. So with the Nine of Wands, so it is upside down though. You can sort of see the person being electric. So person is not being shocked about the situation. person is actually trying to be able to move forward. All right, and again, though, is what you can see. Those person's not grabbing hold actually of the cords. There's no electricity there. But what we need to do is actually be able to move actually on. There is going to be emotions coming towards you, but it's actually positive though. Right? Anything that's actually usually upside down is opposite. So right now this is really negative. The person's grabbing hold of the cord. You can sort of see is behind though that there is actually the electricity. So which is good. So that way the person can be able to move on with emotions. The next one that we're looking at though is the Ace of the Pentacles. So there is going to be some financial actually struggles, which always happens. But there is actually willing to be brought forward and actually give you actually within the greatest strengths. The last one though that we're looking actually at though, it is actually upside down. So this one here is the Two of Pentacles. So with the Two of Pentacles, all right, there we go. All right. So the person's upside down. Let me bring that a little bit forward. There we go. All right. The person's making joyful and actually kind of clowning around and all that, right? But the thing is with this one here, the person is not going to be clowning around, which is actually Stefan, sorry. And things are going to be moving forward altogether. All right. So there is no joking, being serious altogether. Again, though, with those cards, though, those ones are actually all positive for you. But don't forget, though, is what we can always do, though, is we can always ask the questions. The questions are always good, but things can be always changed around. Always send more positive energy actually out there so that we receive more positive energy back. All right, so I hope those ones were good for you. Again, though, I'm just doing a couple quick readings today. Again, though, join me tonight. Well, we're going to be actually on Let's Talk at 9 o'clock here right on YouTube. We're going to be talking about your greatest fears. Everybody does have fears. We're going to talk about them. We're going to find out exactly what some people have and what we can do with them. And also join Desiree Lee tomorrow at 8 o'clock here actually on Divine Angels. She will be coming forward. It is her Halloween special. So yes. All right, so if there is any more questions, feel free to type them in. Let your friends know, though, that we are live right now, actually here on Divine Angel Readings. Click subscribe, share with your friends, let your friends know all together of here. All right. Sorry about the backdrop. This is the studio right now. I'm actually in. Ghost of Queen tickets are completely closed off right now. No tickets are going to be sold at the door. For those who actually are going to be attending at the Ghost of the Queens, I do look forward for seeing you guys actually next weekend. Actually in Stratford, Ontario, Canada. Most people know Stratford actually is JB Town, but it's not really. A lot of great Shakespeare plays are there. And Louis Robertson from Canada, who used to be on CTV, actually national. He's actually from there. Sarah McLaughlin is originally from Stratford. A lot of famous people are originally from Stratford. So yeah. All right. So I'm just going to do a general reading just before we close it off. Again, though, check out for more great events actually in HauntingLIVEpodcast.com. We're right now working actually on an event for next year for May. We're looking at May 21st. So it is going to be actually a spiritual workshop actually in Milton. Right now, the T's are crossed. The I's are pretty much actually dotted. And watch out for more pop-ups here actually on Divine Angel Readings. All right, so there we go. So last reading just before we close off the show. And they'll let your friends know about Divine Angel Readings here live actually on Saturday nights with Desiree Lee. Questions can be dropped in to her. She is a quirky sister. But yeah, she would love to actually be able to do readings for you. All right. So right now, though, it's actually with, so I'm going to do the past, present, and future. All right. But instead of the past, we're going to do actually a situation. So yeah, I'm going to change around. I'm going to do actually current situation, heart, and then change your challenge. So, all right. So the first one, though, that we're looking actually at, though, this one here is connect with Mother Earth. All right. So it deals with the planet. All right. So right now, though, even though that winter is going to be coming up right around the corner with us, what we need to do, though, is actually reconnect actually with Mother Earth. Actually give her the thanks, though, that she's actually given us with the water, the plants, the animals actually all together, and with the tree. Again, though, there's a lot of trees that are actually were damaged actually within California within the past year with the great fires. Texas actually did experience actually some great trauma. They got major snow. They were hit with their very first snowstorm, their ice storm. That's one thing, though, that they've actually never suspected. So we got to basically turn around and again, though, is reconnect with Mother Earth. Mother Earth, though, is the one that's giving us what we need. So we need to reconnect with her. The next one, though, that we're going to look actually at, though, is actually within the heart situation. All right, and this is basically open up. And then it's find your inner voice. All right, so there we go. Find your inner voice. My inner voice has always been actually talking to me because it's been with more or less dealing with the spiritual community. All right, but a lot of us, though, we don't deal with the inner voice, so that we actually deal with the inner voice. It could be with the angels talking to you. It could be actually with the spiritual within the Great Wake talking to you actually all together. So that one there is basically, though, is find your inner voice. All right, what we need to do is share the proper information. There has been so much slander due with the COVID shots because of Trump supporters. And yeah, all right, but we need to find the inner voice, give the proper information actually forward to everybody else, sort of like what I'm doing right here. The next one, though, that we're looking at, though, this one here is actually within the change or the challenge, though, that we actually need to be able to face, right, is notice the signs. Right, and this is coming from natural spirits. So the natural spirits are always giving us signs. What we need to be able to do, though, is actually recognize what signs are actually coming to us. There are always signs always around us. Like, have you ever gone walking? Have you ever seen actually a feather fly actually out of nowhere? That there's actually the angels or the spirits actually giving us actually communication of signs. Have you ever found any nickels, dimes, or quarters actually just out of the middle of nowhere and you don't know where it came from? That's actually a sign there. All right, so again, though, as I do say, thank you much for tuning in today, actually, for this very short episode live here, actually, on Divine Angel Readings with me, Spiritual Medium Chris. Again, though, do check out our website, actually, at HauntingLIVEpodcast.com. A lot of great events going actually on there. Even checked out the merch store, a lot of new merch, though, that we did bring back actually while we were doing actually our spiritual journey all the way up in Thunder Bay. So yeah, do check out those. Again, those, if you guys have any questions, or send those actually to Desiree Lee. She's live actually at Saturday nights, actually at 8 o'clock for live readings. She's awesome. She's hilarious. I think this week, though, she's actually going to be using black hair for her Halloween show. So again, those do join her, and also tune into Haunting Live podcast, actually live podcasts on Haunting Live's Facebook page. You can be able to catch actually all the past previous shows actually on your podcast providers. This is something, though, that you might like to join in. It's done by Trevor. Trevor's actually had a lot of famous people actually on his show. His recent one, though, he actually recently did, though, he actually interviewed the oldest daughter to do with the Conjuring, the series. He interviewed her. found out a lot of more information, and also he's interviewed Michelle, actually, from Ryan's show, which is Paranormal State. Trevor's actually interviewed Michelle there. He's actually interviewed a couple of Canadians, Spirit Talker Sean, the other side, one of the guys from there he's also interviewed. But yeah, do check out. I do say thanks so much for tuning in today. Absolutely free. Again, those thank you very much. You guys have a wonderful day. And I hope to see you guys tonight. Yeah, today is Friday. So tonight, actually at 9 o'clock, here on Divine Angel Readings, absolutely free. I will be coming to you guys from a haunted location. We're going to be talking about your fears. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.